You guys remember, but Sam Harris, remember that comment from Sam Harris, the liberal dark think tank, was talking about why Trump should never be in office because he's like the most evil person ever, and he didn't care about what was on Hunter Biden's laptop, even if there was dead babies on the laptop or, you know, dead children or whatever he said. It was something egregious and outrageous, but here he is trying to explain himself. Let's listen to him break down the science.
I've said on several occasions that I think Donald Trump is a worse person than Osama bin Laden. Now, the statement is obviously meant to get your attention. I get that it's surprising.
Yes,
but it's not meant to be hyperbolic. I can defend every...
Oh my God, could you imagine if that statement wasn't meant to be hyperbolic? Keep talking to us, Sam. Thank you.
Word of a statement like that. What I can't defend are people's misunderstandings and erroneous extrapolations.
Yes, exactly. It's not that what I said was so insane and egregious. It's that you interpreted it wrong because you're so stupid. Keep talking, Sam. Tell us how to think. I don't know.
Of a statement like that. Perhaps I should just clarify that statement again.
Thank you.
Because it actually goes a long way to explaining my view of Trump.
Please.
Why I think he's such a terrible person, but not nearly as scary as some people think he is. And not nearly as scary as many people think I think he is. I think Osama bin Laden was a more or less normal human being, psychologically. He was just living in the grip of a dangerous and idiotic worldview.
I'm sorry. This is a perfect example that you can honestly make yourself believe almost anything in the world. So...
The moral structure he imagined he was living under and wanted to impose on the rest of the world, given his beliefs, was despicable. So he created immense harm, and it's very good that we killed him. But within the framework of his odious beliefs...
So it's very good that we killed him, but you said that Osama isn't as bad as Trump. So if I could just connect that... What are you saying? Okay. It sounds like you're saying something very, very, very violent, if you will.
He demonstrated many virtues.
I believe he was, Papa.
He was a man who certainly seemed to be capable of real self-sacrifice.
Yes.
And he was committed to ideals beyond his narrow self-interest.
Yes.
He was, by all accounts, personally quite courageous. I don't claim to know that much about him. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if he was generally a person of real integrity and generosity and compassion in his dealings with his fellow Muslims. None of these things can be said about Donald Trump.
Exactly,
Trump
Papa.
is, without question, one of the least honest and most malignantly selfish human beings I have ever come across.
Even if he was, are you saying he's any different than any politician we've ever had, including Biden?
And the paradox here, it's not really a paradox, but it's what makes the point I'm making confusing to many people. The seeming
if the point you're making is confusing, it's because it is confusing. If you don't know how to break things down to, I don't know, a fifth grade learning style or a fifth grade knowledge, then you're not that smart. I'm just going to be honest with you. The people that don't know how to speak on the level of the average individual don't understand what they're saying. The brightest and smartest people can talk to anyone. Mika, what up?
Paradox is that if Trump were a better
hang
person,
in there.
He would be worse in many ways. If he were brave and self-sacrificing and idealistic.
Yes.
If he were capable of being strongly committed to something beyond his narrow self-interest.
Yes.
He would be capable of creating much greater harm in the world.
Thank you, Sam.
But he's not. He is a child in a man's body. He lies as...
Oh, God. You know, again, he's so smart. He results to name calling. He's a child in a man's body. I'm going to critique you and call you names because I'm such a genius. Keep going, Sam. Tell us how to think.
Freely as he breathes, and just as compulsively.
Yes.
He can't even put the interests of his children above his own, much less commit himself to any ideal that requires real self-sacrifice. Unlike bin Laden.
Democrat Party number 78. Yeah, word salad would get you 99% of idiotic things you've said in the past. Exactly.
It is patently obvious that Trump isn't psychologically normal. He really is.
And Sam, neither are you, man. Neither are you.
Missing something that almost every other person on Earth has.
What is it?
He is an absolute black hole of self-regard. When I say that wherever
Oh my God. And Biden does. Biden actually has a hole, this big of a hole for self-regard. He knows what's going on. Keep going, Sam. Tell us how to think.
you are on Earth, you could probably walk 1,000 miles in any direction and not meet a less admirable human being than Trump. I mean it, in the terms I just described. The man is almost completely lacking in personal virtue. If he weren't funny, and I admit he can be funny.
Thank you. At least someone says it.
He might actually be the least admirable person on Earth.
Oh my God. Oh my God. The least admirable person on Earth. I'm not trying to be hyperbolic or over emotional, except that's exactly what I'm doing. But AOC is less admirable. Exactly. This guy kind of reminds me of somebody I know, though. Hi, it's me. Donald Trump is the epitome of evil. And I know people don't really understand what I'm saying when I say it. It's because they're just stupid and they don't get it. And it makes me so angry. Papa says in chat, my neighbor who blasts techno music at 11:30 at night is less admirable. No way. Nobody is less admirable than Trump himself. The dude epitomizes stupidity and childish actions. And if you don't understand what I'm saying or take me out of context, it's because you are a white supremacist. Okay. Thank you for sharing. So thanks, Sam. God, you're one of the deep thinkers of our time.